Hey guys, got the car tore apart once again for an update. Decided to spend the extra money, buy some new intercooler piping, go from the 2 inch to the 2.5. Hopefully help me out a little bit on the torque and horsepower. All I'm waiting on is the intercooler. Basically that, and we made a bash bar just in the middle that I bought from Lowe's. Just to have a little bit more amount better than what it was. I had the intercooler pipe actually ran the way it should be this time, not under everything. So now if I want to go back with lowering my car, I can. So I don't know if you guys remember, last time it ran under the radiator support, but now it's running up and around like it should. The old intercooler I believe had a hole in it because as soon as you hit about 2 pounds of boost, it would just lose all pressure. So I'm hoping it's that, not something with the motor or the turbo. But we got dyno Thursday. I put a vacuum port, or whatever you want to call this thing, on there. This is for the Kennebelt booster pump. This goes to the boost gauge. This goes to the blow-off valve. And then I unhooked the evap line that goes under the throttle body, and I just hooked that up there. So they have actually a good vacuum. I still gotta hook up the blow-off valve up to just a vacuum line. That's about it. Nothing's really changed. The chunks of mesh right there's the old intercooler. You can actually see where I hit it. But under all this mesh, there's the Kennebelt booster pump, the wires. Besides that, just doing some small stuff here and there. Then I actually went through, wired my switches up right. Instead of just running a ground wire to the switch, that turned on all the gauges. I don't know if you can see it, the car is a mess. That red wire comes up in here into the fuse block. So you put the cover back on. And everything runs under there to the two switches. One switch turns the main fan and my gauge is on. And the second one turns on the second fan. But that dashboard didn't take that much long. I'm actually thinking about, since I got this paint, the way I painted this, I would like to get the rims, probably powder coat the same color. But give me a second. You see zip ties just because I got bored. We'll put some LEDs on there on the back side of it. I don't know if you guys can actually see it. Give me a second. As you guys can see, it doesn't look that bad, honestly. They're bright. Back, things showing that one fan. So I believe if you look in here, all the gauges besides the air fuel turns on. And then, instead of walking the car real quick, I'm just going to turn off the main battery off anyhow. But besides that, the car's back together. We hooked a fuel pressure tester up to it a couple days ago before it tore apart. And I was getting decent readings out of it. I didn't see the fuel pressure drop, and I seen it bouncing around a lot. I didn't really like. But then at the end of the day, I don't know if I have a hole in the intercooler piping, or maybe it is the turbo. Maybe the wastegate is opening up at the wrong time. I honestly have no idea what's going on with that. So I might replace the wastegate before Tuesday. I have an extra turbo laying around. But get the intercooler in, cut this pipe to size. And if we toss it on there, you can see it's 2 inch from the blow-off valve over to at least under and over there. And then after the dyno goes good this time, I'm only making 260. That's my point to where I want it to be at. Just so I can still daily drive it, don't have to worry about throwing rods every other day here and there. But I'm gonna change it. I would like to clean this all up after it's done. And hopefully soon, we've been talking about rebuilding the headers and everything for it. Make them a little bit better. So I might end up deleting the AC so we can run the exhaust back through that way. because the only other way to run the exhaust is either out the fender right now with how we set it up, or hood exit. And my buddy that has an Evo 8 is gonna give me his old exhaust, because it's basically a JDM Mustang. I don't know how you want to call it, what kind of style you want to go with, but it's more of a JDM style car. So we're gonna run a single tip out the back. I'm probably on the 45 on the driver's side. So hopefully we can get that done soon too. Figure out how to run the exhaust. But besides that, I'll hopefully clean up this intercooler piping tomorrow when the intercooler comes in. And actually, if you guys hold up for 1 second, go on Instagram. You can actually see we have some shirts that came out for this car. But if you guys like it, make sure to hit a like, a follow. I'm sorry I had trouble explaining this stuff. It's been a long couple weeks. So much money into this car. I just don't understand why I keep doing it. But I did my first burnout in the car actually last week. And from seeing it from stock, just even with the dyno not going as planned, and only making 250 something. I can't remember exactly what it made right now. I just know it made over 306 torque. I believe it was actually the actual number is 206. From factory, the 306 that has now, with the 373 gears, have changed this car so much. With just a burnout. It's doing open diff, but I have yet to have a one-tire fire with just the amount of power it's making for a stock motor with an eBay turbo. That's all it is. It's a stock motor with the eBay turbo. But make sure you guys hit like, share, follow, please. I want this car to be something. I want this car to be famous. Not for me. I want to show that there's people out here that drive these cars and always get made fun of having a V6 Mustang. You can do it. You can build a fast V6. It just takes time, money. It's a pain in the ass. But when you're done, I've already had multiple people tell me, I want to do this too. How do I do this? I would love to see a community come together and build these. I know so many people are doing it right now just from me doing it. And everyone I've talked to is open for questions. Just ask us. Facebook us. There's a Facebook group called Ford 3.8 and 4.2s. Something. I can't remember it. I can put it in the comments if someone asks. But we all answer things on there. I can tell you, I'm one of the biggest idiots when it comes to building a motor itself. I can do suspension, anything else, but when it comes to the internals of a motor, I get very nervous. So I don't like building them. But so far, asking them, they've been helpful. They've shown me how easy it actually is. But make sure you hit like and follow. Sorry if I'm ranting, but thank you guys for all the comments and the likes that I have been getting, and the people who have subscribed to me. Thank you very much.